Yesterday we had a big meeting, and I am the host of the meeting. It's a 5 hour meeting, and it's important because we are talking with people from 5 different continents, people from 5 different countries and locations, and also we have people who are joining in physically in a meeting room, and it's a big group. It's a very important meeting, and I was the host of the meeting. I am supposed to kick off the conversation and facilitate the agenda. And before the meeting, me and my team, we work very hard to put together all the materials, all the slides, and all the activity as well. It's a stack over like 150 pages of PowerPoint slides. So this is a very important event, and given a professionalist mindset like I have, we made quite an effort for the preparation, and I also look forward to the meeting because I wanted to show we as a team, we are strong and we can deliver good results. Okay, so that's the meeting. And as I was kicking off the meeting, I was supposed to start from introducing everyone, start from what we're going to talk about today, and host the meeting initially. And I made a blunder. I made a wrong statement where I feel some important member could feel in a subtle way. She's not a part of the group. She's kind of like a newcomer to the conversation, to the team. But actually, no, she is part of the team, and she is a very important person. I make this blunder. I didn't mean it. I was trying to be more relaxed and trying to have a more chilled tone as I kick off this meeting. And it ended up that my boss, the head of the business unit, corrected what I said once he has gotten his chance to speak. And immediately I felt this glaze of shame and this old feeling creeping into my heart, knowing, oh shit, I'm gonna feel terrible the entire day and even the coming few days, because I'm kind of, I've always been like this. I put very high expectation on myself. I scrutinize every word I say in every meeting. I wanted to show that I am confident, I am capable, and I don't make that many mistakes. I don't make mistakes. And I feel this wave of shame and guilt immediately started to develop in my heart. And I know this is the old habits that I have. This is my tendency. I understand myself too well. I know this is gonna keep going for a few days maybe. So as I was sitting there, listening to other people speak about their topic and agenda, I feel like shit. I feel terrible. And I was like, and this is me, I always like thinking, okay, I make a mistake. So next time, when is my chance to speak, how can I get back from there? Do I say something that can remedy the situation, or do I show people that no, that was the past, and I can do this, and I can say that I can be persuasive, I can make you understand and make my points across. So this is my old mental tendency or my habitual behavior, and I was feeling terrible, and suddenly a word came to my mind, and that is self-compassion. I don't know why. I just sit there, feel like terrible, but I feel this kind of energy growing inside of me, And suddenly I feel this kind of self-talk going like, it's okay, you try hard, you're not perfect, you make mistakes, but you could be loved, and I love you. It's stupid, I know. It's like inner dialogue saying like, hey, basement, I love you. You're trying so hard. You've been performing, and there are a lot of blunder, and it's fine. You didn't mean, your intention was good. Your intention wasn't to make anybody feel bad. And I kind of feel my heart pumping. There's a warmth growing from my heart, and I finally started to radiate throughout my entire body. And I kind of feel like better. No, it's not 100% like fixing my old tendency for self-guilt or like judgment, self-judgment. But I kind of feel like it started growing. It started feeling compassionate toward myself. But that feeling is, let's say, if you don't hold on to it, if you don't get a hold of it, continue to develop that feeling for your self-love, then it is going away, because your attention is always being dragged back to what's being talked about in the meeting, and what are the notes I need to take, what are the action items that I need to take to summarize the 5 hours of meetings. And I realized that I heard and I read somewhere like when people feel a sense of shame, and shame is basically a fundamental need or a mental trait where you need to be loved. So, for example, whenever we meet someone in life, whether it's a group, it's a person, there is a very fundamental need within ourselves. That is the need to be loved. So shame is like when you have shame, and when shame pops up, it occupies you. That is the cry, and that is the desire saying, please love me, please love me, please say I'm worth, please say I'm good, I'm doing okay, you deserve to be loved. So coming back to that blunder moment, I felt the shame immediately, and this was too familiar. But I was sitting there, this feeling of compassion, of understanding yourself, and love yourself, and it really relieves me, the inner part of me, the fragile, the immature, the children-like, the this part of, the parts you always kept inside, and you put on masks and armors over it, since you are grown up and you work with a group of people and you climb the ladder. You are capable, you are a director, you are senior leadership, so you're gonna be like, the outer shell is gonna be strong and potent, right? But deep down, we are our own children. We are just like a kid. That's very primitive part of us that needs to be loved, that needs to be cared about. So as I was sitting there, I really didn't know why I started to love myself, and I started to have this stupid self-talk saying, you are loved, you're doing fine, you will be better, and you try hard, you try to prepare as much as you could, and everything is going well. The meeting is fine, it's going well. It ended up one of the most successful meeting we had. And you blunder, yes, some people would take note and see how stupid you were. But you tried your best, you put on your effort, and you're performing as best as you could, and that is fine. And you just learn from this experience, and you take notes. You be more thoughtful in the message you're trying to get across. So this is what happened yesterday. I don't know if it resonates with you or it sounds familiar to you in your journey through life. But I feel like a reborn after I had that thought. And I have always known for self-compassion, but I didn't realize that in practice. That is something that can truly bring you back to a more mindful, more joyful state. And one small tip, I don't know if it's gonna be helpful to you, but it helped me, is that I feel more like you touch your body with your skin, like your heart or your hands or your neck or your face, where you feel shame. Maybe every person would be different, but that kind of self-caring, and with the inner dialogue, more compassionate, more loving dialogue from within, that truly help us feel much better when we are in an acute state of feeling shame, right? So I hope this is helpful to you, and I'd really be happy if you could tell me your experience of working with shame. Do you feel shame? How do you get yourself out of that situation? Or how do you really acknowledge and accept that emotion? My name is Baseman. Please like the video, subscribe, and definitely leave a comment and let me know your life story.